to identify more with females. However, both parties can get it in my book. So tonight we talking about the moms. If y'all remember a couple of months back, I looked at two fathers that had went insane in the membrane. Now we're gonna look at the women, okay? Because y'all know that I am a mother, a
Keep
grandmother,
your
and
kids.
I don't play about mine. Um, Now I don't want y'all children. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want your kids because I already raised mine. As y'all know, y'all follow me. My baby just turned 19 today. And then I have my grandkids. So I don't get them every weekend, but I spend time with them. But I'm just letting y'all know that y'all are not in this alone, moms. If you're a single mother, baby, you are not in this alone. Whatever you're going through, pick up the phone and call 211 if it's in your community, or find the help in your community when you need to discuss something. But in no way should you ever allow your mindset to convince you that your children are the enemy. Okay? We have got to start identifying where the real problem is. Therefore, we can start directing our anger in the right direction. So, the first story we're going to cover will be about a Wyoming mom who shot her four young daughters before calling 911 and saying she was going to shoot herself. Now, I'm just going to tell you like this. I don't care who don't like it, okay? This should have been reversed. She should have shot her damn self and then called 911 and said, stop me before I shoot my daughters. You get what I'm saying? The shit reverse. And I don't want to curse, okay? Listen to me. Yes, I got a gangster in me, baby, okay? If you want to know why, I know ain't nothing delicate about me, okay? I done had and lived a long life and did a lot of things in it, but my kids are raised up. I done did it. I done cried. I done been at the bottom of my soul trying to survive, but I ain't never once hurt my kids, okay? And some of these women had more support than I ever had. So let's get into this story. It's going to be two segments tonight. The first one will be this young lady here. The second will be the next lady who decided she want to harm her kids, okay? So let's get serious, okay? This is written by Christine Pelisic, and it is in People. And this happened February 13, 2025. It did not get the recognition, but it will now. Okay, so this is Tranyelle Harshman and three of her daughters died. One daughter remains in critical condition. So, looks like she did unalive herself. This is a cold read, so if anybody got anything to say, baby, I don't care. I don't care. It's a cold read, okay? Yeah, I don't. I'm behind the screen. You can't put your hands on me. Somebody already made me mad by calling my cat fat. Anyway, police in Wyoming suspect shot her four daughters, unaliving three of them before calling a 911 dispatcher and then unaliving herself. Officers revealed a 911 call around 1:30 p.m. local time on Monday, February 10th, from a woman reporting gunshots that occurred inside her home and that her daughters had been unalived, they had been bang bang, according to a Bingham County Sheriff Office press release. The woman, who was later identified by Fox 13 Now, the Associated Press, and KRTV as Tranyelle Harshman, told the dispatcher she believed her children were dead and that two of them would be found upstairs in their crib and the other two would be located in a downstairs bedroom, the sheriff's office said. Whew. Harshman, 32, also let the dispatcher know that she could be found in her upstairs bedroom and that she was going to do the same to herself. Oh, y'all. Oh, God. I don't know what she was going through. Oh. We got to be more understanding of each other as women. I still stick with, I wish she had just harmed herself, but oh. Dispatcher pleaded with the female caller over the phone for the female caller to remain on the line until responding units arrive, according to the release. The female caller stated multiple times that she could not do that and that it was too late. She wasn't going to be able to. She wasn't going to be able to live with herself knowing what she had done to her children. She wasn't going to be able to. Multiple attempts to keep her on the line failed and the call was disconnected. Officers arrived at their Byron home and found Harshman's 2-year-old and 9-year-old daughters unalive. They not even giving them a chance to make it, y'all. I don't know what this woman saw or experienced in her life. I don't, y'all. A 7-year-old daughter and another 2-year-old daughter were found alive. Similar to the other case. All four had been harmed in the upper region of their bodies. Y'all, let's get the mom on the screen. I don't know what she was going through. We got to be more understanding of each other. Yeah, I popped off in the beginning, and I'm not, no, because it's worse than said about people every day. But we got to start just stopping and taking a look at each other and asking, are we okay? That's what God put us here for. Stop worrying so much about who the best looking and worry about how they looking. Baby, is you okay? I'm dehydrated as hell because I was sipping on some scissor. Y'all ain't asked me, I'm okay. I'm dehydrated. No, I'm joking, but I was sipping. Okay. Authorities said Harshman, who sustained a single gunshot wound to the head, was found alive when officers arrived. She later passed in a hospital room from her injuries. The 2-year-old later passed at the scene. The 7-year-old girl was transported to a local hospital and then airlifted to another facility for an advanced level of care, according to the release. According to a GoFundMe page started to help the father of the 2 oldest children, the girl suffered traumatic brain injury and is in critical condition. The next few days will be crucial for her outcome, the post said. Another GoFundMe page has been set up to help support Harshman's husband, Cliff, the father of the 2 youngest girls. Everything can change in an instant. Harshman's friend Bianca told the Scripps News Group that Harshman had mental health struggles, including suffering from postpartum depression. I knew it. Postpartum never affected me, but then it began, I wouldn't even know I was only 19 when I had my first child. I do remember crying and holding the baby, crying, but my mother was there. So she kind of she always was there for me. So I didn't have to go through it alone, Everything can change in an instant, she said. Never allow yourself to think it couldn't be me. Stay humble and kind, Baker said. Now, you ain't going to tell nobody to stay humble and kind. What you going to do is make sure you keep your eyes on your friends, because that was your friend. You never know what someone is struggling with inside of their mind. You knew what she was struggling with, though. Trinell was not the monster this tragedy makes her seem to be. Her loved ones don't want her to be remembered for her darkest moments. She was sweet and loving and funny. Her children were her main focus in life. Trinell's husband, Cliff Harshman, told KTVQ that he knew this was something beyond what he could comprehend. He didn't know how to explain it. He was so angry with her for the decision that was made. He said she struggled with mental health problems, including postpartum depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. People don't understand how mental illness isn't just a willpower. It's a chemical imbalance in your brain. It's damaged pathways in your brain, he said. She was an incredible mom and she loved her kids. My wife was not a monster. This is so out of character. It's unbelievable what has been happening. We've been getting her help, and along the way something didn't work. As angry as I am with her, I will still love her. And I feel her loss as well. So, y'all, we got to keep this father in our prayers. He's raising these 2 that